Neltharus is one of the 8 dungeons released with WoW's latest expansion, Dragonflight. To be able to access this dungeon, you need to be at the max level of 70. Featuring 4 bosses, this dungeon's entrance is located in the Waking Shores, coordinates 2557. Let's see how to do this dungeon efficiently in both normal and heroic modes. And if you want to see Mythic and Mythic Plus guides, not only for this dungeon, but for other dungeons in Dragonflight and also raids, do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more original tennis content. With that out of the way, let's get to the guide. Upon entering the first room, the group needs to hug left to get to the first boss. Before you get to that first boss, Magmatusk, please be aware of the Kalashi Warden's uninterruptible ability, Volcanic Guard. It is a frontal cone that needs to be avoided by everyone. Kalashi Plunderer's explosive concoction will also need to be avoided. And everyone needs to interrupt the Kalashi Thaumaturge's Molten Core. Upon reaching Magmatusk's room and vicinity, he will immediately kill his captors. Be assured this is a single target fight. The main mechanic to watch for is Magma Tentacle, which will create more lava hentai tentacles every time Magmatusk reaches 100 energy. I highly suggest all players be within the concave that Magmatusk is found in, unlike this idiot of a hunter, because of a blazing charge which charges to a random party member. Once Magmatusk hits a wall with this blazing charge, 1 lava wave will shoot from behind him per hentai tentacle spawn. Also, the whole party should watch out for lava spray and magma lava. Do not leave the boss in a puddle of lava. He will get a 50% damage increase buff, unless you just want to gaslight the healer or tank for being bad. After thick tentacle lava guys down, hop down from the ledge and start making your way towards Chargath, the second boss. Keep in mind that standing over the metal grate flooring will hurt a lot. So, DPS, feel free to stand over the grates as much as possible and gaslight the living hell out of your healer when you die. Do your best to interrupt Ember Reach from Tamed Phoenix, and keep away from the Binding Spear from the Kalashi Hunters. And everyone should stay away from the Magma Fist ability from the Kalashi trainees. Keep in mind that the Kalashi Bone Tenders have a healing ability called Mending Clay. However, the most important trash mechanic before Chargath is the interruptible Burning Roar. And healers, please dispel the imbued magma on your tank. Chargath is a simple boss fight with one pretty cool mechanic. Grounding Spear will target a random player. That player will need to step away from the spear as much as possible to elongate the chain between the player and the spear on the ground. Fury Focus will cause the boss to target the tank while causing lava to spawn randomly all around the world. The only way to stop this is to have the tank guide the boss to trip over the chain from Grounding Spear. Once the boss trips, he will be stunned with a damage debuff, and AoE lava will stop spawning all around the room. Kalashi Iron Torch's ability called Mode of Combustion should be prioritized as an interrupt. Also, watch out for Scorching Breath, as it is an AoE frontal cone that does a lot of damage. Healers, be ready for Forge Wrought Monstrosities. That is a mouthful to say, as they have an aura that deals damage every 2 seconds to the party, and yes, it hurts a lot. Clear a path to the Forge and kill the mobs to the left and to the right of the Forgemaster, as you probably don't want extra mobs during the boss fight. Might of the Forge will have the Forgemaster return to his anvil. When this happens, there will be heavy party damage. When he is done, he will cast Blazing Aegis to a party member, which, after landing, will cause 4 lava lines in a cross formation that needs to be sidestepped. Forge Storm will cause lava to randomly spawn throughout the room as well. Heated Swings is a mini tank buster that will knock the tank back. Then, shortly after he's finished casting that, he will place an AoE on the ground where the tank currently is. Tanks, make sure you sidestep this immediately. And if you don't, you can always blame the healer. Also, after this fight, a high-level blacksmith can actually pick up the Aegis for a one-time damaging ability in the special extra action button part of your UI. Get back to the middle of the first room, the same massive room you initially entered this dungeon in, by jumping down. You can see that the final room is now accessible. Clear the trash, and if it's your first time here, there is a quest in the right side of the final room towards the top. Kalashi Lavamancer's lava bolt should be interrupted as well. Keep in mind that it is not interruptible when they have the Molten Barrier buff up. Prioritize this mob as they will also spawn adds when they are shielded by this ability. Burning Ember causes an ad to spawn that fixates on a party member. CC or kill this ad immediately, otherwise it will start creating puddles of lava all around the room. Dragon's Kiln is a frontal cone that party members should definitely sidestep. Magma Shield will have the Warlord shield herself. Party members will need to dig through the recently spawned treasure around the room to damage the shielded Warlord with a special action button that appears. Once the shield breaks, she will have a damage debuff, so unload on her like you just got finished with No Nut November. And with that, you finish the normal or heroic version of Neltharus. If there's anything that I missed, please leave a comment down in the section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more original dragonflight guides like this. And most of all, happy gaslighting.